We're gonna go first into the rod, whatever it's called. The big fat rod. Azure Core. Because this item's cracked. Does it give you Paragon vibes? Vibes, yeah. I mean, like, I think, and I heard this from, I think this is fine to say. Talking to devs and stuff, they've kind of dropped the Paragon 2 facade. That's not really what they're going for anymore. That's not, like, they're not marketing their game as Paragon 2 at this moment. You know, it's its own game. Is it using Paragon assets? Yes. It's a different game. It's not Paragon, which I think is something that more people need to understand. Joe, thank you for the reminder. I'm usually pretty good about it, but I appreciate it. Oh, that's on instant cast. You just... Nice ward, dog. What? Where did that hit? Love this game so far. I'm having a blast, bro. And I think it comes out at a really good time. Like, obviously, you just had overprime, blah, blah, blah. But, like, Smite right now is kind of bad. So I think that the timing on this game really couldn't have been better. Whoa. Light in my eyes from my other light that apparently turned off. One of my lights is an actual key light, and one of my lights is an alarm clock. So... I'm gonna start poking at this guy. I need to get my crest upgraded, but also river buffs are just about to spawn. So you kind of want to burn a little bit of mana right before river buffs spawn, at least if you think you're gonna get one. I see the Kai. Are you hoping they add from Paragon? I would really like to see Aurora, and I would really like to see... I lost it. I had a list. I have a tier list of who they're gonna add next. But Aurora is at the top of my list. I really like Aurora. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get the last hit and then this camp. Oof. You have a lot of range on Howie, so it's pretty easy. Revenant? Yeah, I think Revenant... I would like to see them rework Revenant, like, heavily. But when they add him. Because they rework a lot of the heroes pretty, like, a decent amount. I'd like to see Revenant get, like, a pretty heavy rework. I think his base kit was kind of cool, and, like, thematically, he's a cool character. I just think that he's... his ult I didn't really like, and stuff like that. I think I can kill this guy. I can definitely just start bullying this guy. He has no mana, so I'm really not afraid of him. He has 0 kill potential on me when he doesn't have mana. What? Is this a Bellica support? I'm gonna pop a health potion and walk away. They can't kill me. Those two characters, when Bellica has his stun down, not gonna happen. More interested in overprime since you played a lot in EA. The game's well polished. I think that the game is polished. I do agree. But like Clash of Clans is a polished game. You know, I think Netmarble is like a mobile game company. So I think them having polished games makes sense because that's what they do. But I think them having good games is a different story. Like I think that their games just might not hold up as well. But we'll see. overprime hero balance is whack. Yes, I don't think it's very good. My question is, if they start releasing balance patches for overprime, are they going to be any good? Like, that was one of my big issues with Fault, is that they didn't know how to balance their own game. Like, if your balance is off, you just need to find a way to actually balance it. Like, Fault never figured it out. Okay, this is Chimera jungle. It's gonna start being super annoying because I'm about to back, so me burning mana here doesn't matter. Yo, no shot. I think that was a misclick, so I'm not gonna actually kill this guy here, but I probably could have all-in'd him and killed him pretty easily right there. I'm trying, like last game, I sort of bullied them, but I think I'm gonna try and back off a little bit from just straight up bullying people, because it, like, you know, like people's first games and stuff, I don't want to just absolutely make people suck. Murdoch and Rev have the same ability. Yeah, that's a boring. Stream poppin'. Hicks do I know, dude, get in here. Where's the rest of the West boys at? Didn't the stream always pop in? Yeah, dude, you know it. We go in places. Predecessor looks good as well. They need to release South America servers. I agree, and like, I think that it's interesting because that's my issue with Overprime, is that there's no NA West servers, so I'm stuck playing on East or Asia, and they're bad, right? So like, I totally understand the ping issues argument. So you know, I'm right there with you, Mark Top. Game is like HD Paragon. This is Unreal Engine 5, bro. This game looks amazing. I don't know if I'm on max. I can play it on max, but I don't know about stream. So I might be on like high instead of max. I see this guy. Okay, I didn't think there were 5 guys here. I don't know what this Bellic is doing. Guy's level 5. Why? I'm gonna stay here because I can kill this Bellica. Nice ult, Gideon. And yes, Howitzers is like a 10-1 matchup over Gideon. Gideon is not good into Howitzer. Howitzer just counters everything that Gideon wants to do. It's actually kind of crazy. If he walks up, I'm just gonna ult. But I'll let him be if he's gonna sit in his tower. I have flash. I'm not really in danger of dying here. I'm dunking on this team. Tainted, did you see the last game? I don't even know if I'd call this game dunking after the last game. Let's see. We are going to go into, I think, Prophecy next, because this will give me a decent amount of power while I build up my attack speed. Check the clips. Yeah, dude, that Penta was sick. It is up on Twitter as well. I need to check if they've seen it, because it's late their time, you know. Well, it's not that late. It's only like it's the evening for them. But I want to know if that gets a retweet as the first Penta. It might be the first Penta that hits Twitter. Like, the game's been out for, you know, 10 hours. It's probably not the first Penta of the game, but it might be the first Penta from like a content creator on stream. This guy's just dead. He doesn't get a shield in like Fault. You got a shield when you Gideon ulted. No, she's 1 HP, bro. I missed like 1 rocket. That's so sad. Yeah, that guy gets kited super easily. This Chimera struggles to kill Howitzer just because I have so many peel options. I have so many ways to just get him off of me. Flash it. Yeah, I could have. Into tower at, you know, level 9 maybe isn't... Like, I would die for it. Might be worth it for the content, but... Like, this Belica is support. I don't know why she's stealing a lot from Gideon right now. That's to build the one ring where you get a big shield and CC immunity. That item doesn't give you CC immunity anymore. So it's actually not as good. But for real, yeah. The upgrade to Wizard's Crest, it gives you the shield. It gives you lifesteal now instead of CC immunity. That sucks. Yeah, it's definitely not as good, but I think it was actually broken. I think it was actually just like one of the best items in the game when it had CC immunity. So I have Typhoon now, so I can actually start auto-attacking people and hitting hard. See, we've got our Typhoon active now. I like the little visual you get when you get to max stacks on Typhoon. I think it's just really good. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. Oh, I missed. Okay. Yo, Gideon portaled in. What's this guy doing? I missed a lot on that Chimera, and I still outboxed him. It's kind of crazy. Talking about the support item. Oh, I don't know if that's in the game anymore. There's not active items. The only active items are the crests. So that kind of stuff might have just gotten, like, removed. I'm honestly not sure. It's a passive? Okay. Is there ranked matchmaking system? Yes, there is skill-based matchmaking. Obviously, this is like my... Okay, I played a lot, but only against like 10 other people. So, you know, it's only like the second game of matchmaking, so... Yo, is this Sparrow really gonna come at me? Okay, there's 10 people here, bro. That's so sad. Do you think removing actives was smart? If you're gonna put the game to console, yes. I think that it was a very good move. How many buttons can you click on console, bro? I think that having 3 actives is a very good idea if you're gonna put a game on console.
Enemy towers destroyed.
This game have no audio? Like, what do you mean? Like, is my audio really low, or do you mean just like ability sounds and that kind of stuff? Overprime, you can hear enemy from miles. Yeah, it's actually kind of annoying in overprime, in my opinion. I think like footsteps are a little loud. Come on, Kai, come at me, bro. I'd like to see Typhoon maybe like give like a small amount of movement speed when you're at max stacks, maybe. That could, like, I think that could be a cool change. Yeah, I want him to think that I went through the fog wall. This guy just got you baited, bro. He doesn't even know where I am. He didn't even know who was hitting him. This Belica keeps ulting me while I'm full mana and full health. Oh, that hit me? Damn. Who's legendary? They're Grux, yeah. Grux is really strong early game. gonna kill this guy. Gideon's gonna portal at me? No? Interesting. Gives a big shield while you have it up. You are CC immune. Activates with your ult. Interesting. I guess I don't know what you're talking about off the top of my head. Sounds good. Okay, this is kind of bad. They're getting all the objectives right now. They just got their second Fang Tooth. Who's my jungler? Okay, my support is clueless. My jungler is also lost. Dude, I'm 7-1 and the rest of my team is 1-13. I can't make this up. That guy's on mini prime right now. Oh, that's not where I wanted to throw that. I actually can't make this shit up. True silver bracelet. Oh, interesting. It's like it's a support item though. Or at least not like a burst mage item. That's why I wasn't thinking of it. He's not on mini prime. I was just checking that. We should probably go see if we can gank this right lane. I'm gonna ping this. We can totally... This is a 4v2. We can fight this. Okay. She needs to not lead with her ultimate. That's literally never a good option on Belica. Bro, hit autos. Me, hit autos, bro. Attack speed, Howie still works. It's less good. They changed one of the items that made it actually, like, good, I think. So now it's... I wouldn't really call it good. It still works. Still a build you can go. Cable, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So next, let's see. So that's all the attack speed that we're going to get from magical power, I believe. Yeah. So I want some Omnivamp, I think. Let's see. Like, we could go Sky Splitter for a little lifesteal, but I think I want... I don't know. Because I could go, where's the spell book? Dreambinder. But I don't know if this works. Or, Lifebinder. I don't know if this works off of... Let's find out. Fuck it. We sending it. I have... So, Prophecy makes my auto attack deal bonus magical damage on hit. And I don't know if Lifebinder will give me lifesteal on that magical damage. So we're going to find out. Items look like ADC items. Yeah. Dog, stop. Whoa, dude, that was a cool interaction. So I'm not really I'm not life stealing. Well, maybe I am, and it's only just the 5%. Like 5% of 70 is not a lot. Yeah, he never outboxes me. I don't really know why he's trying so hard. Now Kai has mini prime. My jungler's just not clearing anything. My jungler's level 9. I should be over there in that fight, to be fair. I should not be farming this mid wave at this exact moment. Okay, she's scary when she's ulting. No! I should have ulted sooner, I think. I really, that was not a good 1v1 for me. I missed a lot. If I actually hit my shit there, then she dies. Unfortunate. She had the jukes. She's really fast. So she has Stormbreaker, which gives her movement speed, and her steroid, her E, her stim gives her movement speed. So Sparrow's really, really fast. Steel, use an ability, bro. I'm begging you. Thank you. Gonna go help my Drongo. He should be out as long as he doesn't lazy back. Yeah, he's good. Tell me there's a Gideon right here. Dang it, he went far. I'm gonna just take this red buff. I would like, this is much better on my jungler, obviously, but he's not really playing the game. That's unfortunate. Feel a little bad about that one. When you portal into a wall, you know, like, just kind of an L. They did just get a third Fang Tooth. It's gonna be a tough one to win, because I'm gonna have to kill a Grux that's full lifesteal, which is just going to make this difficult. Like, I'm gonna have to be able to 1v5, and I'm not really playing a 1v5 character. So this is gonna be kind of tough. Mythical Kiwi, thank you for the follow. Trev, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, I don't know where they are. Where their team's in mid. Why? I'm gonna just toss a ward over the wall onto Prime here, just so that we know. I don't know if we can actually fight them. How long are the games? Most of mine are ending like between 25 and 35. My last game was one of the faster games that I've had, and it was like 22. Maybe it was 24. J tab. That's what I'm gonna go with. Thank you for the follow. Don't know how to get the rest of that. He's just dead, bro. Look how much fucking damage that Grux does.
Ally tower under attack.
Yeah. This is gonna be a tough one, bro. I don't know if this one's winnable. My Steel is boxing a Sparrow currently. If this is a game where it would be much better if I was just attack damage Howie, or if I was just actually like magical damage Howie, it would be so much better this game, because I'd be able to poke from range rather than kind of having to get close enough to auto. This worth early access? In my opinion, yes. Okay, this Grux is full damage, which means he's actually killable. Yo, dude, this Sparrow's so fast, bro. Okay. Yeah, kill the Kai. I'm just gonna mind my feet here. Kind of waiting for that. I kind of thought they were gonna go in on me sooner. I'm gonna ult early here. No, dude, Belica ulted me. Damn. Unfortunate. I wanted to ult early to get away from the Sparrow, but the Belica ult got me. Okay, so next, I think I have to go Caustica. They have a lot of magical armor, actually. Like, for some reason, half their team that shouldn't have magical armor does. So I'm gonna go Caustica. It'll give me just a little bit of pen. I'm 14-3, and the rest of my team is 2-32, bro. Like, what do you want from me? What am I supposed to do here? I don't know. Like, play better, I guess. Okay. I can kill this Grux too. He's full damage. He's actually full lifesteal, so if I can kill him as long as he's not hitting me, is really kind of the caveat here. So like right here, when I have range and he already pulled, I kind of want to go on him. Dude, why do they all have spell shields? Like, I'm auto attack Howie. You guys don't need spell shields. Like, I guess maybe for Richter pull, but still a little odd. That Grux is probably coming around left side right about now through that fog wall there. Yep, there he is on my Grux. My Grux just got fucking insta-killed. Kind of booped him away. 2 and 32 is the ideal ratio. Dude, it's, yes, they are 100% testing my abilities to carry my team. He knows he can't fight me too, so this Grux is actually like a smart player. Like, this guy knows what he's doing, because he knows that he shouldn't run at me right now. Snipe. I'm gonna ult the Grux. Anything I can do to that guy to kill him is worth it, honestly. I'm gonna pop a health potion, slow this guy. I'm gonna mine behind this guy, so when he walks back, I can just boop him forward. Slow grenades. There's a sparrow on me somewhere. I'm gonna flash away.
An allied inhibitor is under attack.
Don't know where the sparrow went. Damn. That was a good fight, though. We killed everyone. Well, we killed 3.
Allied inhibitors under siege.
She got greedy. I was curious if she was gonna do it. She did. Yeah, you can't get greedy like that. When we kill that many people on your team, you need to back out. You can't. I don't think you can go try Fang like that. I'm gonna back. Easy Fangtooth. Yeah, she just, yeah, when you lose 3 people in a fight like that, going for a Fangtooth right there is just, it's just too greedy. Just leave, just back. Especially when you're half health. Like, I know you have some lifesteal, but come on, just back. That was a good steal ult onto the Grux too. It really just let him not have a chance to kind of try and Sax moment his way out of that. He can't solo prime, so I'm not worried about it. Kai's the only one that could be there. Yeah, there's their team. They are now, they should have already been just trying to kill me, but now they're definitely gonna be just trying to kill me. I say retreat. They should not be pushed up in mid. Or prime. No. Prime is hard to kill. Like, I think it could actually probably be a little easier to kill. I think it's possibly a little too strong. Okay, we're level 18. We're pretty big here. Grux knows he can't fight me. It's kind of sad. I really kind of wish he would. I got that ward on prime. I'm gonna slow mine here. Okay, Grux is deep here. Okay. Dude, I can't use an ability. Triple kill. Triple kill. Penta number 2. No, Steel steals it, bro. If our Grux was on this side of the map, we could go prime, but I'm gonna have to back to defend. Okay, with Caustica now, actually, we kind of slap. Now I actually have penetration, so I can actually do something. Like, I'm winning these team fights. It's just having an inhib down already is kind of brutal. And I need to be the one pushing too. So I'm just going to see if I can push up. My Drongo just split pushed and died, which is a pretty Drongo thing to do. They don't have anyone up that really threatens me. Their Grux left, bro. Or he disconnected. Top of the screen, you can see it. Pinzo playing 1v9 right now. Yes. This is unironically the most 1v9 game of Predecessor you've ever seen. And I'm going to win it too. As long as my team doesn't let the core die, I'm going to win this. Okay, break the spell shield, get the slow, ults. Got him. Good shit from my Richter, but I lifesteal through that guy anyway. I don't think that Kai 1v1s me. And I have penetration, so I really actually don't think he can 1v1 me. Okay. My Drongo needs to be careful mid. I'm half health, so I really don't want to go in here. If Grux stays gone, then I think we win this. My team just needs to make sure the core doesn't die. Okay, and they need to stop just getting picked for no reason. They're on prime. All right, boys. They don't have a jungler, so they don't have smite. So this is actually stealable. Okay. Okay. Second objective steal of the game, bro. We actually just won. That's actually crazy. I'm gonna win off of that. They don't have a jungler, so they don't have smite, which just means I'm gonna... Wait, they do have a jungler. Grux was their solo laner. Wait a second. They do have a jungler. He just wasn't there. Okay. Yeah, that was beautiful. I think that's the correct word for that, Dankrupt. And I'm attack speed Howie, so I can actually split. I can actually push towers, bro. This is it. I'm telling you, attack speed Howie is the build, bro. Look at this. Look how fast I kill these towers. Howie also hits towers outside of their range, which I think is a bug. His splash damage hits towers. We can end here, actually, I think. Guy takes a lot more damage from me than he thinks he does. I'm trying to kill them because they're gonna actually stop us from winning here if they don't die. She just liberated forward for some reason. I just booped her the wrong direction to get the quad. GG. Holy shit. I don't know how much harder you want me to carry. I am 25-3. The rest of my team is 6-40. Like, what else can I do, bro? Do you need me to feed you? Do you need me to wipe your ass? Like, what else do you need from me, bro? What a game. Attack speed, Howie. Too good. That's crazy. Sloppy game. Green Bean, you're about to get banned. Amelia, thank you for popping in, bro. I appreciate it. I'm really glad that everyone's showing up. This is actually like one of the better streams that I've had in a long time, actually. So I really appreciate everyone who showed up.